Hello, my name is Shadley and welcome back for another episode of How Hansa infiltrated against 3. And in previous episode we did manage to get a little bit over there. We did defend against a war, well, help our lead defend against a war that would have taken one of my countries there. I mean, technically I don't own it directly, but it's one of my vassals' countries, so I wanted to defend that. Now, so we have Denmark over here that is in dire straits. And we might be able to expand over there. At the same time, I think it's going to be Friesland that is going to be winning that war, so they'll be taking over the duchy in here. Which means that we'll be able to expand into them without... Well, I mean, they don't have massive allies, do they? Nope, they have no allies at all. That shouldn't be too big of an issue. At the same time, Lausitz over here is not particularly strong either. They're currently being potentially subjugated by someone else, though, so we may need to give it a time to see how that goes, because I don't want to have another war where the war leader is switched during the war. Right, so you... County runner... Expect to be in the council, but at the same time... You do kind of like me. So I don't necessarily need to give you the council position. You might expect it, but... I don't need to comply. Right, so we're building the temple here. It's going to take another 4 years, though. Ah, Count 18 Swade. Good. Oh, that's the... That's right, okay, 64. That's pretty good. I suppose I could now switch to someone else. Let's have a look. I'm just making sure that we don't have any factions going on right now. Nope. We do not. And at the same time, if I'm going to take the befriend as soon as possible... Hold on, Rana, you were the one that wanted to be in the council, so I'm just going to sway you a little bit. Shouldn't take too long. We should be able to get some improved relations there, and then once I get the befriend, I'll start befriending all of my vassals. That means that they won't be rebelling at all, and I can then perhaps... Actually, I wonder if I could befriend the King of Lithuania. I'm not sure if they might still be able to join against me in a war. But hold on, who are you allied to anyway? You have no allies. Oh, interesting. Holy wars are still off the table because it's too risky. But there's a lot of other things that I could be doing. Hold on, you are independent. Let me get a claim on you. Simply because if I can take that one, that is part of the... Oh, that's part of Duchy of Pomerania. Interesting. We only hold one county of that so far. Eventually we'll probably fall. Actually, how much do we have from King of Pomerania? We'd need another 10 provinces to be able to form that, so that's a bit off the table. Andreas is a troublemaker. Sure, I'll compensate you. Nephew imprisoned. Oh no. Wait, nephew? Oh, right, it's probably her, yeah. Our sister does have some offspring, whereas we do not yet. Although I do hope that... You know what? I'm gonna seduce her. I don't mind if I don't sway the Count of Rana quite yet. He doesn't hate us. It should be alright. In the meanwhile, we have no factions. There is a faction, or a couple factions in... Wait, was one of those Palabians? No. Slovenian Valdensians. Diplomacy perk, I will take the befriend. And once we've seduced our wives, just so that we can potentially get some kids going. Then I'll start befriending some of the powerful vassals in here. I think we'll start with Barnabia and then Redaria. That's going to take care of most of the potential troublemakers. For a while anyway. Oh, Ireland's Jelland is de-sieging the areas over here. Alright then. They have these stats that they might... If they can de-siege that in time, which they seem to be able to do, then Friesland might lose that war. Oh! When arms maintenance goes down, that's handy. Okay, yeah, they did manage to siege down that one. Now, one thing that I could do is I do have a claim on Schleswig. And I do have some... Well, I'm currently getting a claim over there. I might capture that first. I may need to start giving some of the lands to people. I'm not going to give Groningen quite yet. I'm probably going to try to get a son or something like that that will take over that particular county. Somewhere down the line. I'd rather have a few sons that give lands to. Dishmarsh is something that I can give away. I mean, there is a city in there which is going to give us a bit extra income. Plus there's the castle over there, which is not bad. The Veligrad is always something that I can give away. We've improved it a tiny bit if it's not too much. We don't need to hold that, technically. Stettin we do want to hold, so we don't have a massive amount of options. We've got technically 2 places that we can give away, and I think this might be the better option to give away right now. That is part of the Duchy of Valetia, which we of course do own. Deus Ex. Oh no. Can I pet the dog? No. Available. Can I? No. Okay, yep. You will be missed, Average. Oh, wait a minute, is that... Trying to pull that, okay. Oh, they got an alliance going on. Okay, so they brought in the cavalry, so to speak. But that's not a massive army on the ally there. Task finished. See, done. Yeah, a bit more piety going on, but yes, we could declare war for this one. We can then give that to some of our vassals. Or create a new vassal, rather. I got a claim on that, they got very little armies. We are going to lose some prestige on this. But I think I can just raise the local army here. Walk to the capital and siege it down. Have fairly small armies. This way we don't lose as much money in this, because gathering out this second army would be a bit of a waste. Ooh. If we took down Ripon, I could take Schleswig out of Denmark then. Although they do have an alliance going on, but it's not a strong one. Since we do have the claim, might as well utilize it before we lose it. Yeah, the siege is going rather nicely, 1.8 per day. So it's not the best, certainly not the worst either. Declare wars, call in... Right, I don't need allies for this war. I'm fairly certain that I can win this without any. Because the enemy army is rather small. They are trying to go around, they might start sieging down Stettin, which reminds me, we did increase the... Yeah, we got the Bastion and Curtain walls there. Might increase the Hunter's Lodges at some point. I don't think I have the cash right now. But at some point. I'm sure that we can manage. And we don't have a massive piety either. Ruler lost the war, under siege, neighbour's war resolved. So, oh, Sweden took over Skåne. And Sweden is, as Sweden does, 9,000... Oh, good lord. Declaration of love. Who are you? 47 years... no. You are lustful, but... The fornicator trait is potentially a bit bad. So I'd rather avoid that for the time being. Right, so we got that siege done. We shall enforce demands, so be it, disband the armies. And then we shall give this to one of my vassals. Maybe one of the knights will do. Or do we have anyone of our dynasty in our court? I don't think we do. Like, our dynasty is running a bit low in... Oh, that's actually technically... Oh, you already have a county, though. I'd rather get a new one, quite frankly. So, Lord Mayor of Hamburg, Tirana, Daria, Ostfriesland. My knights. Okay, you know what? Someone that is relevant. I mean, I suppose you will do. You should be able to form that into a castle soon enough. Level of fame gain. Good. Right then, so if I wanted to declare war on Denmark, I could do that. Master of Words. Oh right, yeah, I'm trying to romance or seduce my wife. Generous, callous, fickle, pragmatic negotiator, and intelligent. Go with the first one. Well received, excellent. Oh, Count Velis. That would be the... Isn't that one? No, that's a different count. Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Increase the feudal taxes a little bit. Of course, you do want to be a bit careful with those increasing taxes thingies. Because they can end badly at times. Right, so that's part of Eastern Francia already. If I take Schleswig, that's going to connect that. It's going to give us a bit better situation, then we'll take Riepen at some point. Back into our control. But Schleswig, that is part of... No, that is part of Duchy of Schleswig. Right, so this is part of the Duchy of Holstein. Puppet on a string. My liege. Okay, you can play this game. I'll spend a lot of the prestige there. And he gained a hook on me. Okay, that's not quite what I had in mind. Hold on, Stettin was the place where I wanted to increase this to the next level. Which is going to increase the tax income a tiny bit, increase the levies, and light cavalry damage and various other things will improve. We'll do with that. Is the temple still about 2 years away? I'll gather up a little bit of cash and spend some time trying to seduce my wife, which seems to be taking some time there. But yeah, once we get... I think once we get the seduction done, I'll start swaying or befriending some of my vassals, and then I'll declare war on Denmark, which is currently rather weak. Oh, but there's subjugation war. They don't have a massive army though, so I might be able to win that. Alright then, well, I mean, we have increased our influence around here a tiny bit, at least in this session already. Sure, I'll join a party. Oh, my wife is pregnant. Huzzah. About time. Now, if we could get a Herculean intelligent son, that'd be brilliant. Oh, I get some prestige as well. Good. Right, so how far... It may take some time before the seduction is done. I'll lose some stress. Life reaffirmed. Stress gain goes down. Medium health boost. And... Count of Ostfriesland gains some prestige. Delightful. Right, so Tishmartian... It does have quite a few things in there. Not all, of course. Farewell, my vassal. So they did manage to convert Schleswig, so we're going to have to convert that back at some point. Once we have about 100 gold, we might be ready to fight a war. Especially depending how strong allies do they have. They don't have allies to speak of. And the subjugation war is actually going fairly well for them. Whereas the Holy War for okay. Oh right, it's one of the Albans. Okay. Probably one of the vassals actually declaring war on that, but fine. They'll do it. Right, ooh, Hereditary Rule is about to hit. It's less than a year. Of course, we don't have a massive learning, but it's still average. So it should go at decent speed-ish. No, there's about 50-50. Well, 47 to 53 chance to get the progress there. Reading in... Okay, so you Charismatic, generous, callous, fickle. I'm guessing entertain. Oh. Okay. I still have 95% chance of succeeding in that. On the other hand, actually, this might be good. If it takes a long enough time for this seduction to go, we might get the first child first, and then we'll seduce her, and then we'll start befriending some of our vassals. I think that sounds fair enough. I could even... Oh, Lithuania is massive, okay. Okay, maybe... Do you have multiple heirs? I believe you do. You only have one kingdom, though. How long have you been in office, though? I do not know. If I remember correctly, it doesn't... Oh, title history, there we go. Inherited on... Okay, that was 9 years ago. So you probably mostly pacified the succession there. If I was to try to murder you, I might be able to do it. There's still enough people that do hate you. Now the people that I could... Ooh, oh! She's pretty good. She... Okay. Oh, I could even invite the wife. Sure. Get a bit of that going. New heir. Right, we've got Brother Seatham and Unsung D. This is going to be Rommel. Oh, it's a daughter, but is she? Oh, yes. Intelligent and robust. They're not quite Amazonian, but it's still pretty good traits there. Probably should have gone with Romelina then, but oh well. That's a bit too late now. Right, so we are getting the cash. He's in... Okay, yeah, sure, I'll come and beat us a little bit. We might get the Revelage trait soon enough. Which, honestly, is not the worst one to get. Oh, diplomacy perk available. Right, Confidence. I don't have the friends yet, but I'll get the skill point going on right now. Promise is a promise. You lose a little bit of opinion of me, but I think that's fine. Because I don't want to give the hook to you, because I know what you're going to use it for. Sure, I'll become friends with you if I can. Did it actually... Oh, well, I have a friend in her, which... Okay, where are you, actually? Oh, you're over there. Fascination discovered. Hereditary Rule. Farewell, my cousin. Right, so let's have a look. What should we take next? I think the battlements might be good for increasing some of the fortification buildings. At the same time, mangles or household soldiers, or actually, is there... Building construction time goes down, coinage would be development growth. Development penalty goes up. Authority would be bad. Oh, not bad. Good. The opposite of bad. Movement speed wouldn't be bad either. I think I'm going to take the Boers though. That increases the levy size, that will allow us to do a lot of the duchy level buildings. It's going to take a long while to be completed, but it's going to take us forward. And now since we got that, we should be able to switch to partition. It will cost a lot of prestige. All titles will be divided amongst the eligible children, with the player always being given the primary title, realm capital, and any direct de jure title associated with it. Yeah, I'll go with that. Pass the law. So at least we don't need to worry about as much anymore. It's still going to be potentially disastrous. Actually, let's have a look. Well, we currently have only one child. Although we might be getting another soon. Right, well, we got that one done. You like me. Are you my friend now? No, but you like me. What about you? You're my ally and you also like me. Hamburg doesn't like me as much. You like me. You don't like me as much. Right, so we're trying to murder the King of Lithuania right now. Denmark, you have still basically no allies. Oh wow, you actually hold both of the counties that I need from there. Interesting. Although you are part of the Lithuania. Okay, so never mind. Oh, right, yes. Still got some wars going on. We do have the gold now that we could probably declare war on Denmark. So let's do that. Declare war, claim on Schleswig. Oh, right, I don't have the prestige right now. Oh, I can do something about that. I can hold a feast. There's been a lot of feasts lately. Welcome, friends. Let's actually have a look. How many people do we have here? Oh, we got the king in here. And most of my vassals. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Oh, I spent a lot of prestige. A lively feast. What are the Swedes doing here? They're fighting a war by the looks of it. Okay, I get at least a little bit of prestige. Unhealthy relations. Okay, so there's disease. I could send it towards the king. Or, like, towards the king's court. Burial. So I'm gonna get stress anyway whatsoever, so I'm just gonna take the lowest amount of stress possible. We got a level of devotion, that's good. Also, how's the 10 more months for that? But at least we managed to switch the succession rule a little bit. Oh. Okay, so that's been exposed. Still possible to succeed in it, but a bit less likely. My wife is indeed pregnant, but that was not really a surprise. But now that we use a lot of money... Oh, right, because we don't have the prestige quite yet. Now, I suppose... if we go for foreign affairs, that's going to give us a bit more prestige per month, so I'm going to switch to that one. High levy contribute, okay. Does that mean that I have less levies, or is it just... let's have a look. Realm vassals. No, I'd have to go for my king's vassals, but I'm not entirely sure. Okay, to liege, I'm giving almost 400. Yeah, I'm giving quite a bit. Secret tunnels. Sure, we can probably use that. Right, so Sweden and Alba are fighting. What war is that about? Sweden is attacking... oh, right, yeah, they're attacking Småland. Alright then. Sweden is actually winning that, right? No. Alba is winning that. I'm losing over there, though. Somehow. Right, so once we get the prestige and the money, we will declare war. Oh, Denmark is actually taking over there. Still got plenty of wars going on. You know, there's 50% chance of him getting killed. I'm gonna end that scheme because it doesn't seem to be working. Right, so let's actually figure out who should we befriend. Because there's a few options that we could try. We'll start with one of these people nearby, or one of my vassals, just to keep them happy. That's going to prevent them from joining factions. I could try to murder someone else. In the meanwhile. My daughter. So we got a second daughter. Oh, wow. Amazonian and intelligent. That's quite impressive. I think we're going to connect that to Zoo Raptor. Wounded. My injured vessel. Nothing that can be done. Okay, so, do we not have no, we do have a call position. It's not a bad one either. Competent schemer, do you have... Okay, no, you won't be able to be a knight. You, on the other hand... Oh, I don't have the... Oh, wow, yeah, you... Okay, where do you have... Oh, you got claims in France again. I don't need those claims, though. But yeah, taking Slesvig, that would be handy. Now, I suppose, is there possibility for us to increase our stewardship? Probably not enough. Not in this short time span. Unless we could get the bailiffs, that would increase the domain limit on its own. Well, we'll get the arch saddle soon enough. That's going to get us the heavy cavalry. Excessive chariots. Ooh. And we got the upgrade in Stettin. That's going to give us a bit more... I mean, we got a pretty massive army, in all fairness. Like, the men-at-arms are 1,200, plus the 40 onagers. We've got some knights, and then we've got the 2,000 in levies. So I'm pretty happy with that. Oh, West Francia is having revolts. Ooh. Oh, one of my friends died. Well, our splendor increased at least. Alright, is there actually... No. I could demand a conversion from her, and she will accept it. She might not like it, but she'll accept it. But yeah, I've got two pretty good daughters. Actually, let's have a look at the... So we will be losing Duchy of Valencia. That's still bad. At least we'll have the primary title always. Which is, well, I suppose it's a good area to have. But yeah, we do have two duchies right now. And I don't think there's any other... Ooh, I can ask for the Head of Faith for some gold. Yes, please. Gold, please. Right, we now have 300. Is the... Yes, the temple is ready. A bit lower control over here. Oh, right, it's been recently sacked. A bit less taxes. As well. Oh, being raided again. Is that actually us, or is that someone else? That's not really us. It's Kingdom of Lithuania doing raiding. Oh, lovely. Dance. Okay. Sure, what a good day. Right, let's befriend the next count. Right, so I'm still contemplating on getting independence and joining Lithuania. Or staying with the East Francia, because East Francia is not weak at this point. It does have pretty good allies, I'd say. Well, not really. It does have allies at least, but not good allies. Generous liege, vassal taxes, direct vassal opinion. I could gain some trade. No, I'll take the bit smaller vassal taxes because not getting much from the vassals anyway. But impressing them a little bit sounds more reasonable. Right, do we have the... Oh, that's Denmark's capital now. Down there, okay. Okay. They do have some allies now, which may prove to be a problem. A lot of bowmen and light footmen. But we are actually out of time for this episode. So, if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, check out the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.